blood clock that was ticking in my heart. Changed my state of mind. When love's so hard to find.
We're live on the Jeneric podcast
with your hosts, Eric and Joel. Joel, how are you today?
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna eat this chicken burger here I have here.
That is a freak of nature. Okay,
Wow.
just to describe it to you viewers, it's a weird brownish bread with
it's
some.
It's not weird. It's normal bread.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not.
Yeah, Joel, what the is that mustard? What the hell is that thing?
What's wrong with mustard?
There's mustard. There's some kind of spinach thing. That's weird.
Not spinach. That's lettuce.
Doesn't look like lettuce.
It is.
It's weird looking lettuce. Anyway, while Joel's eating that freaking that abomination, yeah. I'm gonna go over our topics this episode. So first, like last episode, we're gonna do a quiz, and we're gonna find what kind of foods do we identify with? Are we a dairy person? Are we a meat person? Do we like cheese? We'll know that and more later. Next, we'll talk about our favorite memes. Do we like the Harambe's or the Damn Daniels, if you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Next, we're going to talk about some advice. Give people advice, give them our input on their situations. After that, we'll talk about our boating story, a bit of a story time, if you will. And lastly, we'll talk about our anticipated movies. Or in Joel's case, his, him wanting to see the new Star Wars movie, since he apparently hates movies.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Now, I'm going to look at our quiz, while Joel is going to describe you the sandwich that he's eating.
Well, it's okay,
Don't eat with your mouth full, damn it.
Don't eat with my mouth full? That doesn't make any sense.
But don't talk with your mouth full. Manners, Joel.
You need to learn how to speak.
We'll talk about this after the podcast.
We don't have any. Well, we do now. But at the time of the creation of this chicken burger, we didn't have any buns. We just had this bread. So it does look a little weird. But I took some advice from my favorite chef, besides Stephen Reed. Stephen Reed's an amazing chef. If you don't know Stephen Reed, you need to look him up. He's a culinary genius. But my second favorite chef, Ainsley Harriott, I took some advice from him. When he makes, burgers, which the bread's usually too big for the meat, he'll push in the bread to create this little island effect. It's lovely.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Is that your sandwich right there?
Yeah.
I see. Well, I've looked up a quiz for us to take, and it is, what kind of food describes your personality? It's on playbuzz.com, so we know this is going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
So, Joel, I'm going to quiz you first, then you're going to quiz me.
Sure.
Okay, let's play. Pick the most effective way to settle an argument. I don't get into many arguments. I try to find a creative solution to the problem. I try to understand the opposing point of view. I listen and respond in a rational manner. Or I make sure I made all my points.
I think listening and responding is a good thing. I also think I don't want to say that and mean that I'm spontaneous. If I'm going to get into an argument, I'm going to have things I want to say. But it's also good to listen. So I'll go with that one.
Okay. But you don't really seem the confrontational type. I don't see you really going out of your way to argue with somebody. Or would you?
Maybe. Matters what it's about.
Joel, gosh darn it. Okay, what kind of extrovert are you?
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. But just pretend you are one.
Okay.
Friendly, I'm more introverted, outgoing, outspoken, or opinionated.
Well, you know that one.
Yeah, I'm more introverted. Let's see here. Wait for the load. Okay. Do you give advice or take it from others? I usually take advice. I usually give advice, but it's rare. I give all my advice all the time. Neither. I live in the moment. A little bit of both.
Oh, a little bit of both, you know.
Take some, give some. Yeah. Yeah. All right. True or false? You look good, you feel good. Depends on the day. I hope it's true. Completely false. I'm undecided. Absolutely true.
I'm gonna say it depends on the day, you know. It matters if I've combed my hair. It matters if I'm wearing my Italian clothes.
Damn it, I knew you'd say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Depends on the day. Alright. Also, just grab you guys, like every single time I load a new page, like a new kind of food, pops up, and there's like a chocolate chip cookie sandwich with a vanilla ice cream between two chocolate chip cookies, and now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I bet you wish that you had this sandwich now, right?
Yeah, that really delicious looking sandwich. I wish I had that. You're more likely to trust the opinion of someone who is brutally honest, is a positive thinker, is sympathetic, is older than me, marches to the beat of their own drum.
Brutally honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a very honest person.
Yep.
Alright. What is your most unique quality? I have a special talent or interest. Other. I guess, if you have anything other than all what's listed here. My quirky behavior, my life stories, my personal style, my philosophical nature.
I don't know. I'd have to go with other.
Other. What would what's your special quality, Joel?
My special quality is my ability to what I don't know.
You don't have any?
No, I think I do. It's just hard to think of what it would be. What do you think my special quality is?
You're very musically orientated. Like Joel plays guitar a lot. He's a great pianist. He's one of the best pianists I know. Like he's a good singer too. So I say you're musically gifted.
Okay.
Okay, pick your favorite food category. Do you like vegan food, gourmet food, comfort food, desserts, delicacies? I don't see what the difference between desserts and delicacies are, but okay. Or street food.
Well, street food is like hot dogs, right?
And you can't really eat those.
No, I can't. So, who wouldn't pick dessert? It's the best.
I have to agree with you on that. But I think I clicked on the wrong thing, but oh well, that won't matter. What holiday could you celebrate year round? Like, what's your favorite holiday, I guess? Wait for a load. Let me see. Okay, got it. Halloween, Chinese New Year, Cinco de Mayo. Okay. 4th of July, Valentine's Day, or Christmas.
America!
Independence Day.
Yes.
That's. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Listen, Christmas would get old.
Because you said many Nazi-like things last podcast.
Well, listen. The whole point of neo-Nazism is to establish the Fourth Reich in America.
What was the first and second right in the first place?
That they weren't anything special, so
So Independence Day. Final answer.
Yes.
Personally, I would go for I think Chinese New Year because I I've already celebrated Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day. I don't have a girlfriend, so yeah. I'm just kidding. And I don't really celebrate Cinco de Mayo in the first place. So I guess
You're betraying your people, Eric.
that's Spaniards. I'm Mexican.
Same thing.
No, whatever. It's taking a long time to load. What the? Okay, yep. That froze. So Joel, while it's loading, how is that sandwich?
It's getting better while I eat it.
I see.
I think it's because it's lowering my standards of taste
Well,
as I go.
Well, Joel, the website crashed. We will never know what kind of food describes your personality.
Can we just go with sandwich?
Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's just go with that.
You know, a little bit of, how would you describe this?
Freak of nature?
Yeah, I'm a freak of nature.
Exactly. Now, since, that quiz is basically, too messed up to use, we're going to use a random question generator for Joe to ask me a question.
Okay,
Just press a button on that and, just ask away.
what accomplishment are you most proud of?
Let's see here.
Going 10-0 in Overwatch.
I don't think I've ever done that. That's way too hard. I suck at it too much. I don't know. The one I felt most proud of recently is getting my green belt. Since I was taking karate for the longest time, right? And I was stuck at yellow belt, which is before green belt. And this was the second karate place I went to. The first one, right as I was going to get my green belt, it closed down since my sensei cheated on his wife. And she held the bank account and the funds to the karate studio, so she just kind of closed it down. So I never really did get my green belt. And in my second dojo I went to, it takes a lot to get a green belt, since it basically goes like white to yellow belt is basically beginner class. Green to black is basically where things get really serious and really tough. So what you gotta do for to get a green belt is to fight each of your dojo members in a row, fight them all at once, do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, perform these karate-like dances called katas, memorize them to a T, do karate combinations, and at the end of it, I was at the brink of exhaustion. And this was in the middle of summer. I was drenched in sweat. I just finished fighting my sensei, which he can kick my ass very easily. I fought him to a standstill. Obviously, he was holding back a lot, but I felt really proud, having improved a lot. And when I finally got my green belt, I just felt so proud of myself. I earned it. And I felt, great. I don't really take karate now since I kind of lost my passion for it, but I'll always remember the accomplishment I felt.
Okay. What is one weird thing about you? Only one.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things about me. Let me see, because what's normal to me is weird to a lot of people since I'm so used to them.
Like weeb culture.
Joel, we will talk about this after the pod. That's your catchphrase now. Well, when things are getting too heated, we will discuss this after the podcast. But one weird thing is, I guess I'm too blunt. There was one time where I went up to this girl, and I noticed that she was wearing new shorts that day. And they looked nice. And I went to her and said, "Hey, those are some nice shorts you're wearing. Are they new?" And she was like, "Dude, get away from me! Stop staring at me!" All I said was that you had nice shorts. It wasn't until later that day where I realized that my statement could be interpreted as me staring at her ass. So, yeah, my bluntness. I need word things better. So, yeah. One more thing? One more question?
What was the last picture you took on your phone?
It was the banner for our YouTube channel banner.
Oh yeah, the picture where I have my unfortunately uncombed hair
And my scraggly beard. We need to update that when we get haircuts. Or
when you get a haircut.
You're gonna keep that look.
Well, it'll grow longer eventually.
What the hell? You're gonna be like James. Like James, the friend that we have, he has very long hair. It goes to his shoulders. You want that? You want that length?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
You know, I should take you to Asheville. Like you would fit in right there.
No,
right?
I've gone to Asheville.
Like, have you seen any hippies?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, they're hippies. You don't... Having long hair doesn't make you a hippie.
You've been to Hippie Fest, haven't you? Right?
Yeah, my uncle's the head of Hippie Fest.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you told me that like you basically play guitar with all these
Yeah, we sat around a campfire, and I played guitar while all the hippies, you know, smoked weed and drank moonshine.
That sounds amazing and just like the epitome of hippiness.
It was.
It was like a mini Burning Man,
No.
like a very small Burning Man, I guess. Or wait, what was that other hippie fest? Woodstock.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, whatever. So next topic, memes. We all like them. We all do. There's dead memes. There's fresh memes. There's kind of relevant memes. And we're going to talk about our favorite, whether they're dead or not, or whether we like them at our time, or whatever. So Joel, favorite meme?
My favorite meme, I think, it might be a meme that's kind of past its prime a little bit, but it's increasingly verbose.
Wait, what?
The one where there's a picture of someone, you know, like let's take Sonic, and we'll say gotta go fast.
Oh.
And then there will be another picture of Sonic, a little bit more poorly drawn, or the quality has declined a little bit, and it'll say something like, I must accelerate my speed. And then there will be another picture of Sonic, and it'll look like it was drawn by like a 10-year-old, and it will say, I require just something. It gets more and more verbose.
And all the while, the picture quality of...
Yeah, the picture quality keeps dropping until it's just nothing but scribble, and there's like an entire essay from what was once just 3 words, gotta go fast.
I think I still see some of that memes on Instagram.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good meme. I like that meme a lot. It's not the most common anymore, but it's still good, I think. I don't think it's a dead meme.
My and this was okay, my favorite meme is the "Hey Peter" meme.
Really?
Yeah, because when that meme was happening, I was in my Family Guy phase where I'll just watch clips of Family Guy like for all afternoon after school. Like I don't do it anymore since I realized Family Guy is trash.
It's not that bad.
Like I'll just like look at all these memes like, hey Peter, and like Peter like, hello random person from random show, and like random person like, psych, I'm not a random person, I'm another random person, and it will end with Peter saying, oh crap, and like like leave a like to die instantly. Like it's post ironicism, I think that's what it's called.
I don't know.
Like it's really weird and stupid. Like it's so bad it's good. I love I just like saying it too. Like, hey Peter.
And it's not Peter. It's Beater.
Hey Peter.
Beater.
Hey Peter. Like from Joe, like when Joe Swanson says it. Hey Peter, I want an egg Peter. Peter. I just love that meme.
How about worst meme?
Oh, worst meme. Oh, I could say this. That stupid That stupid SpongeBob chicken meme.
I don't think that's the worst meme.
I believe it is. I think I don't think it's funny.
It's not a good meme, but I don't think it's the worst one. Fidget spinners.
Now, okay, so don't get me wrong. I hate fidget spinners. They're stupid. They're dumb. They're just trash. All right. When I saw that my nieces had a fidget spinner, I kind of cried inside. No lie, like no one was around the house, but I do tend to not curse a lot when I'm at home. But when I saw that and I started spinning it, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like being genuinely surprised and kind of scared at the same time. Like,
wait, you spun a fidget spinner?
like I want to see like what it all was.
Get away from me, you heretic!
I didn't like it, Joel. It was stupid. I was like, really? This is what they like? God, like, geez, just jack off more. That's what I do.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, fidget spinners are stupid. Near the end of the school year, I went down to watch some softball, and there were a bunch of little kids sitting there, and they had like multiple ones of them.
Like two in each hand.
No, they weren't skilled enough for that. They're only little kids. They're spinners in training, but
That's sad.
I know they had. I don't get it. Maybe for a little kid I can understand, but at a certain point,
It's stupid.
it is.
It's stupid. It's like do something else with your hands, like masturbate.
Yeah, like
That's what I do.
constantly.
No,
Wherever you go.
That's what I do. That's
Even
legitimate.
though it's illegal to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's illegal, but I still do it
public?
anyway. Like one time, like I was like, oh jeez, I'm feeling a bit fidgety, so I unzipped my pants and started going to town while I was at my niece's concert.
Your niece who is a little kid, right?
God fuck me. I don't do that, by the way. It's a joke, but fuck me. I think I went a bit too far with that. Okay, so
Eric has been outed as a pedophile.
No, I'm not. I just like little girls. Oh fuck me.
You were railing against pedophilia last podcast, right? The
But here's the thing.
lollies.
Yeah, but
See, I knew you were a diehard weeb.
I'm not a weeb.
You're a weeb.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Those guys disguise the fact that they're pedophiles. I just do it bluntly. Oh fuck! You know what? Change topic. I'm not a pedophile. I still hate lollies. That went too far. Fuck me. Go back to memes. Back to memes. God damn it.
Okay, so we've gone through the Hey Peter meme, the increasingly verbose meme, fidget spinners,
Cancer.
cancer.
Can we say cancer anymore? Because that seems like that seems kind of.
For a while there, like when Leafy's reign of terror was still,
in its prime.
a thing, yeah. I feel like cancer, especially on YouTube, that word was everywhere. It was YouTube's favorite word.
Kill yourself too.
Yeah, KYS.
Yeah.
And just cancer. Come on,
Literally.
can't you get any more creative? Like, at least like leukemia or something. I mean, can't.
Like, go fuck yourself, you oversized globe. Because
I mean, that's more creative than cancer, but
it doesn't make any sense.
still not a top-notch insult. I think top-notch insult would be something like, I pray to God each night that your mother gets cataracts in both eyes.
I hope you die one day, not in a quick, painless way, but in a slow, excruciating way. And while you're doing that, you shit yourself and also vomit, and you choke on your vomit. I just hope you die.
Right? When you die, your bowels empty themselves.
Yeah. But I want that to happen to you, except while you're still dying. You know,
Okay.
just at humiliation. Like those kind of insults, like they're more creative than cancer.
Yeah. Anything's more creative than cancer.
Anything's more creative than Leafy.
Yeah, I mean, he was funny for a bit, but the thing is, all the videos were the same, and you started to realize that after a while.
I'm gonna be honest. The only really one of the big reasons why I stopped watching Leafy is iDubbbz and his content cop on him.
I didn't stop watching him after the content cop. I stopped watching him after his response to it. Because his response was what screwed it. It's like, okay, there are all these valid criticisms, and you could just be like, oh yeah, okay, it's a content cop. It's
a goof.
Joking. It's a goofy thing. And then Leafy makes this response video where he tries to roast iDubbbz.
The man Ron Strawberry did all these. He hangs out with Filthy Frank, and done even worse things. I think sometimes than Filthy Frank. Like you can't roast the man. He's literally unroastable.
He's unroastable.
And like he was so he proved iDubbbz's point on not having a chin by saying I have a chin. Yeah, just like try to stick his jaw. Like I have a chin. I'm not insecure. Shut up.
Yeah, and then he made it so that if you try to comment something about a chin, it'll just censor it.
Like, let me look at his YouTube channel because I think he's still he's not in the millions anymore.
Oh, really? What was his peak though?
I think it was before iDubbbz, like because when we were watching him.
Like the amount of subscribers he had.
No, he still has all those subscribers. They didn't go down.
Oh, okay.
His views per video went down though. Let me look here. Like he still has like 4 million subscribers. Yeah, he still gets like 100,000 per view. Like, so he's still somewhat popular, but he's going down. Like he's getting 1 million each video.
Yeah.
And now he's 100,000, which isn't bad at all.
It's not bad, but it is bad if you have 4 million subscribers.
My goodness, he's still making fun of the Pokemon Go kid?
Really?
Yeah.
That was like last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I haven't watched any of those videos on the Pokemon Go kid like recently.
I play Pokemon Go.
That was literally a year ago.
I play Pokemon Go.
Oh gosh darn! Like
when I wake up,
I'm pretty
I gotta catch 'em all.
God, I'm pretty sure it's nearing a year now, or it's over a year. I can't be sure.
Is he still making fun of Joey's World Tour though?
No, I think he's moved past that now.
Oh, has he already died of diabetes?
I haven't checked. He seems like a nice guy,
Probably.
but he seems a bit loopy in the head.
Oh yeah.
But like, if he's still making fun of the Pokemon Go kid, one of his most successful videos, that's really sad. I mean, like, at this point, the Pokemon Go kid and his parents are basically saying, like, dude, with all this hate we're getting, we're making a lot of money, so let's keep making these kind of videos. And this Leafy kid's going to, keep giving us
Publicity.
Exactly. Actually, I think they're kind of cohorting together, like Leafy and the Pokemon Go kid. Like,
Conspiracy theory.
Yep.
Wait. I have my recorder right here.
That sounded nothing like that, like the X-Files. Stop! You're piercing our viewers' ears. You're piercing my ears. So yeah, I think Leafy and the Pokemon Go kid are working together to keep their view count up, which is, if it's actually true, that's kind of sad. So yeah, Leafy, memes, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now is time for. Well, actually, Joel, you talk about something. I'm gonna get some more water.
Okay. Well, aren't we gonna do advice next?
Yeah, we're gonna do advice next. I just need to get some more water.
Okay. Well, I guess Eric is, after he fills up his water, is going to.
I'm back. Thank you, Joel, for your conversation. It was very brilliant.
Yeah, he's gonna pull up some. That was a burp.
That was from that sandwich you ate.
Yeah, it was. He's gonna pull up some people on the internet who are seeking help, and we will help them as best we can.
Now, since I'm terrible about reading stuff, Joel will read it. So,
Okay.
this topic of the advice that we can give is, why am I still single? Probably because you're a bitch, but let's see.
I'm good on paper, so what am I doing wrong?
That's, if you say you're good on paper, if you say, why am I not still single? If you can't really see the reason why, that's probably one of the reasons why you're single, but, let's listen to this later.
Overhyping yourself.
Yeah. Joel?
Let me start off by explaining that I'm not a woman with outrageous expectations. But the thought that I'll never find a man to be happy with is so frustrating, I've resorted to casual sexual encounters.
Ooh.
And it's not like I'm high maintenance, nor am I a neurotic clinger who expects to meet Mr. Right at a bar or club. So how do I make it happen? My last relationship ended 2 years ago and left me heartbroken. But I'm holding my head high and have not looked back. I don't want to sound conceited, but I'm kind, generous, low-key, and I have a good heart. I excel at my job, and I'm pretty, so I just don't get it. When I do manage to meet someone, we have dinner, then nothing. Somehow they fall off the face of the planet. I can't sleep with them that night. I'm not the dumb girl wondering why they don't call. But now the dates are becoming fewer and fewer. I've had just one in the past 7 months, where the boys aren't.
Okay, my advice to you is be more humble, because, if you can't see the flaws in yourself, why you won't get a date, that's one of the reasons why you're not getting a date. If you say, I'm kind, I'm a good person, I'm pretty, most likely you're overestimating yourself. Like Joel said, you're overhyping yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you come on a bit too strong, or something like that. I don't know. Change up what you're doing. All right, since what we're doing right now is not working at all. Okay, just don't think you're hot shit. Okay, just be humble. Recognize your flaws, because if you recognize your flaws, it'll bring you more down to earth, and that is more appealing to guys. No guys want a bitchy girlfriend, unless they're really hot, but then they're shallow. All right, just be more humble and just stay close to the ground. Joel?
Yep. I would, I don't know what else to say. I mean, besides being more humble, I think she didn't really elaborate all that much in that. You describe, oh yeah, we go to dinner and then that's it. Well, what do you say? What do you talk about? Are you just bad at conversing? Do you need help socializing? Are you that kind of person? I don't know. So I don't think she elaborated enough with her troubles. Yes.
I think she just gave us, all the good parts. She didn't want to admit to herself.
Yeah, basically that entire thing was just her saying, yeah, I'm pretty much, the best.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, I'm
all
perfect.
These guys, just, I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the best person to ever grace this earth.
I mean,
I am the second coming of Jesus, except female.
Exactly. Yeah. She was like that.
Yeah.
So our next topic is, I'm not really comfortable with what my new boyfriend wants to do with me in the bed. Joel?
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Ooh.
I'm not in a place right now to escape my sexual comfort zone. Do I continue the relationship given this?
Scandalous.
I've started dating a wonderful man. He has a great job, a wicked sense of humor. Wicked.
Ooh.
And a cute smile. And he treats me with respect and dignity.
Wait. Did it say that he goes up to her with a fedora?
Respect women.
Just go to her, open the door. My lady. Just Go on.
Respect women, okay? Have you seen that meme? The mom, dad, I'm gay.
Oh, that's fine,
okay.
son.
It's just as long as you don't respect women. You don't disrespect women.
And it shows up on his phone like, your thoughts.
Yeah.
And I was like, motherfucker. I have no son!
Respect women!
Go on.
Anyway, that's the moral of this podcast today. Respect women.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the title. Respect women.
And our letter.
No, we didn't go over respect women in our memes segment.
Man, that's a good meme.
It is a good meme.
It makes fun of those nice guys.
I made a respect women meme on my Halo Wars channel.
Words of Sorrow, go subscribe to him. He makes 2 videos a week at the least.
Well, I might go like a whole month without posting anything, but the thing is, after that, usually I'll post a lot. You know, it's really just on a whim. But anyway, we'll keep reading this. We met through a mutual friend and have been going strong for a month. We haven't been intimate yet, but while we were cuddling in his bed the other night, we started discussing our sexual histories. All of a sudden, he pulls up a chain with handcuffs on my side of the bed and says, I have to tell you, I love being tied up. Okay, so I was going in here thinking he was going to try and do that to her.
But he's in the BDSM.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, that's interesting.
If we didn't have the lights off, he would have been able to see the shock on my face. Handcuffs, they were just so there. I'm not a prude, but I'm not in a place right now to escape my sexual comfort zone. Do I continue the relationship if this makes me feel so uncomfortable? Not ready for 50 Shades.
Okay. Talk to him about it. Just say, listen, I'm not ready for this. Just, let's just take it slow. Let's just have, normal intercourse. And if I feel comfortable with you, if I like you enough after that, then we'll give it a shot. Like, just give it a try. There's nothing wrong with a try. Okay? Like,
How about we, next we do, what is it called? The, autoerotic drowning thing.
what's that?
Right, they literally drown themselves. Or something.
That sounds...
They like dip their heads in water and I forget what it's called exactly, but you know what? You're lucky. You're lucky that he wasn't like completely weird. Like that's it's out there, but it's not way out there. You know, he doesn't want you to eat him. Like some
Vor.
Yeah. At least he doesn't have a foot fetish, okay? That's
wait, I don't have a foot fetish. But that's
listen, I don't have... Listen, if you're premising it with, I don't have a foot
No,
fetish.
you don't understand. I tried to get one to see how it was like. I couldn't.
You tried to get a foot fetish.
I tried looking at girls' feet. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. But listen, like, that a foot fetish is on the last weird spectrum. Like, vor and all that, that's fucked up. I've seen some really messed up shit on Tumblr that I wish I could unsee. But, just give, on all seriously, give it a shot, okay? Like, if you don't feel comfortable with it, just say, I'm not comfortable with this, I don't like this, it's not me. And if he doesn't accept that about you, then I'm sorry. Joel? Like, yeah, have you said your piece?
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Just take it slow. Unlike this guy who said, he said I love you way too soon.
Oh.
Ooh. We've been dating just a year, and he's, wait, what? Just a year, and he's already dropped the L-bomb 3 times already. Oh, that's probably interesting. Joel?
I'm wondering where this person comes from, because honestly, here in America, you will see all sorts of, couples who have been dating for 2 months, and they're constantly like, oh, I love you so much. oh, I couldn't live without you. And usually they're the ones who last, like a couple months, and that's it.
It's fueled by passion.
Yeah, that's at least my experience here in the U.S. of A.
But in Italy...
What about Italy? What are you trying to say? You gonna finish that sentence?
Yeah, we'll finish that sentence.
You're gonna finish that?
Joel, you really think you could do that? Joel, okay, we'll finish this after the podcast. I was about to say, in Italy, it'd be different there with romance, since you've been in Italy and referenced it so many times. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to see your viewpoint on Italian love. But since you want to fight, just... Let's read it.
Finish this after the podcast.
Yeah, we'll finish it after the podcast.
Okay. I'm head over heels crazy for my boyfriend. We've been dating a year, but he's only dropped the L-bomb, I swear, 3 times. They were, however, wait, is she trying to say that it's not enough?
Let's see.
The title is... He said, I love you way too soon. And then she goes on to say, he's only dropped the L-bomb, I swear, 3 times. As if she's expecting more.
I swear 3 times. They were, however, the right times. He's the nicest guy I ever dated. Should I be concerned? Lady, what are you talking about?
What are you trying to say? Please, you need to...
Be more clear.
Yes. Be more comprehensive and understand what you're trying to ask before you ask it.
Lady, okay, if he only said I love you 3 times during the whole year, that's a bit concerning, but he may not be the lovey-dovey type. He may just love you in a special way.
Once again, it matters. It completely matters on the culture of dating in the place in which you reside, because there are places where if you say I love you, it's like that means you want to get married, So, and that's something I wish was something that happened here, because I feel as if the word love has been devalued by how much people throw it around. But that's just me,
Okay.
I don't see anything to complain about here. Only said it 3 times.
Yeah, but you want to say if he said only 3 times, that means they mean something. If he just says I love you, they mean nothing after a while.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have reason to be concerned.
Yeah, I think you're just fine. Just stop worrying.
And understand that the title and what you're actually asking can't contradict each other.
Yeah, lady who probably isn't hearing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next topic is my boyfriend is getting too fat. How do I get his butt in gear? Oh, okay then. My boyfriend has a palate.
Wait. We went over this last episode. Are you fat shaming right now? What are you trying to say?
Okay, let's hear her out, okay? My boyfriend has a palate of a 7-year-old. Twinkies, soda, etc. Snacks all day, and has gained 15 pounds. I exercise 5 times a week for his and my benefit, and I feel cheated. How do I get him into shape? Lady, leave the guy alone. If he wants to eat his damn Twinkies and sodas, just let him do it. If he wants to kill himself, then do it. As long as he's not just saying, this is healthy, Martha. This is healthy. Look at this. All this health around me.
I have to disagree slightly.
Really?
I think that she should definitely make an attempt to help him with his weight problem.
Really?
And his diet. Because if you're eating Twinkies every day, that's a surefire way to die.
Joel, weren't you the one who quoted Ron Swanson as saying...
I did, but what I said was there's something beautiful about how much of a paradox it is. How it's good to have the freedom to be able to kill yourself with food, but that's not something you want to do. You can have the freedom to do it, but it's not advisable.
Yeah, but I think it's like, I don't know. I think you just leave. I think you just leave the guy alone. If it's his life, if he wants to do it.
Well, you shouldn't harass him about it, but you should definitely say, like, hey, you should probably go on a jog with me. Or, hey, how about instead of that Twinkie, I can make you something better for you?
A vegan Twinkie.
A vegan Twinkie, yes.
Would you eat a vegan Twinkie?
No.
I would, just to see how it was. But I guess I can agree with you. But have you ever eaten a fried Twinkie?
No.
Neither not. Neither have I. I want to one day and feel just straight up terrible after it. I'll probably I'll be on a toilet just emptying my whole intestinal.
You'll die like Elvis.
Exactly. That's what Elvis died of.
Twinkies.
Fried Twinkies. Elvis was a big eater. Like he would eat this thing called Fool's Gold, which is basically 2 fried breads. It's basically the most unhealthy peanut butter jelly sandwich ever. Like it had 2 huge fried breads, and in the middle of it, 2 whole jars of peanut butter and jelly, and he would eat like 5 of those.
Wow.
So no wonder he died so early. I mean, it sounds really good, but I don't want to die like Elvis. Next topic is, should I defriend my oversharing friends? I'm so over my Facebook news feed. Joel?
Okay. Should this be the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to do another one, or
Nah, that's fine.
okay.
Facebook etiquette has me baffled. My friend is posting daily, non-stop, revealing artwork of herself. Artwork is in,
Porn.
quotes.
Not porn, but nudes, I guess.
She's
Risque.
a world champion of the Facebook status update with a limitless stream of revelations, once again in quotations. Her cathartic discharge to her mass audience, featuring intimate details of her breakups, is her most constant offering. How can I discourage her? No wonder guys keep dumping her. She keeps writing about them dumping her. She's cultivated a following of you go girlers and you poor thingers who constantly validate her demands for virtual attention. Unfriending her seems cruel, but should I?
Yes.
Making me privy is not pretty.
Yes, you should. Like, you don't have to tell her that you unfriended her. Like, I don't think Facebook has a notification when you get unfriended, right?
I don't think I don't have a Facebook, but I don't think it does.
Like, I don't think that there is. So
Like,
just
there's nothing cruel about clicking a button to unfriend someone from Facebook. It's like if you're gonna
be
upset by that, then that's
you're an oversensitive sissy.
yes.
Like,
Which is what that person sounds like, anyway.
yeah, because she's basically telling her whole life story, saying, "Oh God, no, my life sucks. David keeps. Can you do like a Jewish mom accent? Because
No.
Oh damn it! Like David keeps dumping.
David keeps dumping. No.
David keeps dumping me for Daryl. He's gay now. I don't like him.
That doesn't. What? That was supposed to be a Jewish.
I don't know anymore, Joel. Point is, she shares too much about her life. If Joel was doing that, I would unfriend him. I still like Joel, but he needs to keep that stuff to himself because I don't really give a damn.
If I turned like emo and was like, every day brings constant suffering,
Because I've done that before. Like I follow these memers who I would just follow for for quality memes, like good memes. But when they're like, "Oh, my life sucks. I hate it."
Thanks for the feedback.
The fuck, Alexa?
What are you saying?
I don't know what I said.
You said my life sucks. It's constant misery. And then Alexa was like, sorry, thanks for the feedback or something.
Citing Alexa. Like
It's
when
not your fault, Alexa.
like
It's
when people
okay.
get too personal and too in themselves, like you just kind of you gotta back away and just say no. I follow for memes and that's it, or I follow for like a post about your birthday or your cute dog, not about how your life is miserable or your boyfriend dumped you or cheated on you. I don't really give a damn. You're annoying, so yeah, you should unfriend her. Joel.
Yep. It's not cruel to click a button, even if that button will drop a nuke on Japan, because they completely deserve it, because they're a bunch of goddamn weebs who need to be wiped from the face of the earth.
Next thing. Talk about this after the podcast. Okay. No offense to our Japanese listeners, this Joel has a long history. Anyway. Story time! Yay! No racism in this one. This is a story about me and Joel's first boating lesson.
Yep.
It was very eventful. So it happened about, let's say, what is it, like 3 years ago?
Yeah, something around that.
4 or 3 years ago. I think we were young. And we went to so Joel had this was going to this boating school, right? Mm-hmm. And Joel's mom basically invited me to go. I was like, boating school? That sounds amazing! So me and Joel went. And there was a very colorful cast of characters there. There was Leo, the very nice guy who said who'll be your best buddy on land.
The moment you went to sea, he turned into a true sailor. And he could never remember my name.
He would always call Joel Josh for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, damn it, Josh! Turn the rudder! And there was, let's see, Amico.
Amico. That wasn't his name was Evan, but he had a bag that said Amico, so we called him Amico.
I hated him. I hated him so much.
I liked Amico.
He was a dick.
He was okay.
Like, he was just, this preppy dude, like he said, like, yeah, boating school's amazing, and he crashed his boat into mine. So, yeah, let's see, Amico was, Joel liked him, I didn't, and there was the ever so, energetic and sassy Ashley, who had this, black girl sass about her. That made her really annoying.
Also, she had an obese older sister who was also there.
Wait, what did you say?
I said she also had an obese older sister there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember her name, but...
Yeah, she was annoying and very bossy and manning. And she was I think it was 8 or 10. Or
she was little.
Yeah, she was little. Before we go into the main story, I want to go into anecdotes. One time... Is that pronounced like a side story, I guess?
Anecdote.
Yeah. Anecdote, right. One time she was going around the room where we were staying before we went out boating, and she was, tapping people on their heads with a ruler. And I think she was like, bam, bam, bam. And at that point, I was just so sick of her shit. When she tried to hit me with it, I just grabbed it in midair and snapped it in half by accident.
And then she started crying, right?
Yeah, I think she started crying, and the counselors were also on her side too, since they were tired of her. Yeah. So they
just Ashley, you go in the corner. Go in the corner.
Like they took her outside, and started talking to her about it, and I felt so satisfied that day. Oh, fuck you, Ashley.
I remember on the way home from one of those things, you went into detail how you wanted to end Ashley's existence. You're like, I'm going to get a chainsaw. I'm going to light her on fire. You were very passionate.
I'll do it again.
Okay.
If I met Ashley, here's what I would do. I would get a blowtorch. I would stick up her butt.
Okay.
I would light the blowtorch up, and after she was going around with her anus on fire, I would get gasoline, pour it all over her, and from her anus, the fire will spread all over her body. And while she's doing that, I will get a chainsaw. a chainsaw and I'll throw it at her left leg and chop it off. And while she's crawling for safety, I will get a giant steamroller and roll over her right arm. And she'll be like, "Oh God, end me, please." And I'll be like, "No." So I'll get a helicopter, airlift her up, and I'll be in the helicopter. And I'll have the only parachute. And the helicopter will drop her in midair, and while she's on fire, bleeding with her hand, arm crutch, I'll jump out of the helicopter, and punch her in midair as she's going down, and finally just have a giant rocket launcher and blow her up as soon as she hits the ground, making sure that no, trace of her is left. And just to be sure, I will kill myself, go to hell where she is waiting, and get a shotgun and shoot her in the head, just to make sure she stays dead for good and she's not a ghost. That is what I'll do if I ever meet her again.
Okay.
So, what were we talking about in the first place?
That was supposed to be story time.
That was just, we still have time. We still got time. So, on our first day, me and Joel paired up, right? And at this boating school, there was basically two parts to boating. There is the sail section, and then there's a rudder section. The sails, determine how fast you go, while the rudders, go how many directions, go?
Change direction.
Thank you. So, me and Joel knew nothing about this, and honestly,
We were terrible at it.
Yeah. And, we had trouble going off the docks and all the while, Leo was yelling at us, calling Joel Josh, saying, "Josh, move the sails this way! What the hell?" And Joel, "What are you doing, Josh?" And Joel was like, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Oh God, what am I doing? Oh God!" And it got so bad that we were heading straight towards at top speed against this giant ship called the Shadow Dragon. And I was pretty sure if we hit that thing direct on, we would get seriously hurt. And all the while, Leo was like, "Josh, move the damn thing!" And it was like, "Eric, move!" And I was like, "What the fuck do I do?" And I was like, "Ah!" When we almost hit the Shadow Dragon, I just moved the rudder and we barely hit it. And barely missed it.
Yeah.
And
we did not hit it. We caused no property damage. Don't sue us.
Yeah. And when we finally got back on land, Joel was just fine. He was like, it was kind of bad, but whatever. I, however, was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my God, we almost died!" Ah! And I had a bit of a mental breakdown. But after that, boating school was mostly actually kind of boring. After that, there's no really big wins.
I mean, when we went to that island, and we ate there, I think, and then we went back, and on the way back, that's when you jumped ship and started floating towards the bridge full of barnacles.
And he did nothing to save me.
I wasn't going to jump in after you.
You could have made the boat go my direction.
I'm not that good at it.
Damn it, Joel, get out of the podcast.
Plus, it requires two people to make the boat
You were with Amico. I know you were with Amico.
And listen, Amico, I'm pretty sure didn't want. He'd rather like to see you die in the bridge full of barnacles.
I fucking hate Amico. I don't know
killed by 1,000 tiny cuts.
God, barnacles suck so bad. So let's see. We got about. Let's see. How long has this podcast been going on?
I don't know.
Let me look at the time.
It's fine. We only have one more thing to go over, and that's movies.
Yeah, but I want to see I think. Let's see. I think we started at 3:20 or 4:20. I think, or 4:10. It's 4:55 right now. You know what? Let's end this.
No.
No, after movies.
Yeah.
After movies. I don't want to pat it all out because I personally think this is going much better than the last one.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. I thought the last one went fine.
Yeah, I like the last one too, but this one I think I like it a bit more.
Okay.
So last one, movies, upcoming movies. Let's see here. Well, me and Joel and a friend named James are going to see Spider-Man: Homecoming, which will be hopefully will be fantastic. I'm hoping it's good. Hoping, really hoping. After that, another movie I want to see during the 2017 year is I think Thor Ragnarok and the new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Because because the Thor Ragnarok movie actually seems kind of good. Have you seen the first Thor movie?
I saw the second one. I didn't see the
Yeah,
first one.
we saw the second one together, and it's not bad. It's just mediocre.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this one will be better than the last one. From what I've seen, it looks to be better. It looks to have not all those annoying human characters in it.
What are you, racist against humans or something?
Yes. Okay. You know what pisses me off?
What?
Mid-rant here. Okay. Those damn Transformer movies. They always focus on the humans, like on Shia LaBeouf and Mark Wahlberg.
He will not divide us. He will not divide us.
He divide-
Chant with me. He will not divide us.
He divided me, Joel, because he was in those damn Transformers movies. Like they always focus on the annoying humans.
By the way, I do not condone He Will Not Divide Us. It was a stupid live stream. It was a joke.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
You don't know He Will Not Divide Us?
I heard it before, but I haven't really.
It was a stupid live stream that Shia LaBeouf did of them just saying He Will Not Divide Us for like hours and hours and hours and hours. And people would IRL troll them, and it was funny. And they eventually had to get it shut down. It was funny.
So anyway, Shia LaBeouf. I don't know why they focus on the stupid humans in the Transformers movies. Given a choice, Joel, we'd rather focus on the giant, awesome robots or Shia LaBeouf.
Well, I don't think that the robots are awesome anyway.
What?
I always thought Transformers was stupid. I was never a Transformers fan.
Well, Joel,
Like as a child, I was never a fan of many things that other kids liked.
His mom never watched.
I wasn't into Pirates of the Caribbean. I wasn't into Transformers. I didn't like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. I wasn't a weeb, okay? I never was a weeb. I'm not a weeb. I never will be a weeb.
Joel, calm down.
Weebs like you need to go back to Japan!
Okay, calm the fuck down, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, just preface this. His mom never let him watch any Disney movies when he was young. He never watched Nickelodeon. He never watched Disney Channel. He never watched Cartoon Network.
Yeah, so I'm not a weeb.
How is that weeb if those were made in America?
Well, they're cartoons, and they got inspiration from anime.
Anyway, his whole childhood was crap. So just
No, I was raised right, okay?
raised right.
I was raised right.
Will you go on the Hollywood Boulevard and see Donald Trump's star and clean it for him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Joel is now a Trump supporter.
Yes.
Do you believe
America first.
America second? I believe that Antarctica should come first.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because Antarctica. Name one bad thing about Antarctica. I dare you.
It's cold.
So is America.
No, it's not. Not as cold as Antarctica.
Yeah, but they got penguins. We got rednecks. Which one? We gotta choose a redneck or a penguin.
Not a redneck.
Why?
Because you can go mudding with a redneck.
Yes, and get your truck stuck and have a...
No. Peyton, he's a pseudo-redneck. He wants to be a redneck. He's a wannabe. He's not an actual redneck.
He has a bit of autism in him.
Yeah, maybe.
Autism, yeah. He has a bit of he's autistic.
He's severely autistic.
Yes, like you, Joel.
He goes around in a wheelchair with his. Anyway,
Okay,
no
so
offense to autistic people, but
I'm autistic, just so you know. He's autistic too.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, Joel.
We went over this last podcast.
Yes, and you are.
Well, no, I'm not. What about me makes you think I have autism?
You're an introvert. You don't like people. You like, yeah.
Are you trying to say introverts are all autistic?
I mean, they have aspects of autism.
No.
Joel, you just like many things. You don't like change. You're very gifted in a certain area.
Yeah, that's typically normal.
No, it's not.
No, people don't tend to be good at everything. They tend to be good at a specific set of things.
Joel, you have many symptoms of actual autism.
I don't.
My mom wanted me to give you when we first met a book about Asperger's and autism.
Well, then that was a long time ago. Okay, I can admit I was an awkward little kid.
You still are now.
You're gonna call me an awkward little kid, Eric.
You're not awkward. You're weird as fuck.
I'm not as. You're the weeb here, Eric. You can't call me weird.
Call me weeb one more damn time.
You're a weeb! Go back to Japan!
I will kick your ass after this podcast. Anyway, I just realized this podcast sounds like a failing marriage. We're just two very bitter married couple who's at the brink of divorce. Or
Goddamn weeb! Get out of my house!
who pays the damn bills around here, yo?
I don't pay bills, but at least I'm not a weeb.
Get the fuck out! Go live with Aunt
You're
Martha.
indoctrinating the children into weeaboo culture.
You're a whore.
You're the whore!
This has gone very weird. We talked about food quizzes at first. Look where we are now, Joel.
I mean, we were supposed to be talking about movies.
Maybe we should just end this right here.
But we have to go over Star Wars, right?
Fine, let's go over Star Wars and go to therapy after this. Couples therapy.
Okay, let's go to couples therapy.
I think we need it, Joel. I think we really need it. Second podcast, we're already on the brink of it failing. Like, it's just breaking apart. Well, we're going to have two separate podcasts. Like Joel have the Ja, and I'll have Eric.
The Eric podcast.
No, not the Eric podcast, and you have the Ja
Podcast.
No, not podcast.
Eric, the Ja and Eric podcast. Okay.
Yeah. So Star Wars.
The Last Jedi.
I personally think it's not gonna be as good.
I think that it's best to not go in with any expectations. Not low expectations, not high expectations. Just go in and see the movie.
I don't know. I just can't shake off the feeling that it's going to be a retread of The Empire
Strikes Back.
Yeah.
I mean, The Force Awakens was very similar to A New Hope, but they have a new director, and that's how they make these movies. They have a new director every movie now, because why not, I guess. And if anything, I think that will discourage that person from making the same mistakes. I don't think, especially after The Force Awakens, that The Last Jedi is going to be basically just another rewrite. But predictions. We gotta go predictions. What's gonna happen?
Okay.
In the trailer, we saw it starts off with that
Rey.
island.
Yeah.
That The Force Awakens ended on.
Yeah, Rey is going to. Okay, I think Rey's going to train. Finn is still going to be in a coma, except until the climax, where he's going to wake up and somehow save the day. Poe is going to do fighter stuff. I think Poe and Rey will have parallel storylines, maybe.
Yeah.
Because Poe didn't get a lot of screen time, and I really like Poe.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
You know, everyone likes to ship Rey and Finn, but don't you think it makes more sense for Rey and Poe, though, you know?
Why?
Because they're both white, and I'm not in favor of white genocide, Eric.
Joel, sick of Star Wars, goddammit.
Okay, Star Wars, okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
Heil Hitler. I had to fit that in there somewhere.
Okay. Aside
fit that in there.
Aside from Joel's Nazisms, where he's totally joking. We don't like Nazis. We like white people. We like black people. We like all people except stupid people. Okay, that is our message. We like all people, but stupid people. Like that. I don't know if we talked about this last podcast, but like that couple, that
shot themselves with the Desert Eagle, yes.
Yeah, the man held up a book and told us why to shoot him for YouTube views to see if the book was thick enough. Spoiler alert, it was not. Okay. In all seriousness, it's a tragic situation. The mother's going to jail. They had kids. The mother was pregnant too. It's really fucked up, okay? I feel mostly sorry for the kids. Because they don't deserve that. They asked for that. But on the other hand, it's kind of survival of the fittest. If they were going to do that, then, it was their fault. All right? It's a sad situation, not in all honesty, for the kids. It's and I think. Okay, back to Star Wars.
We need to get back to Star Wars. Here, this is the symbol of getting back to Star Wars. No, I can't go anywhere.
Joel, ears. Don't rape their ears. Let me see that. Okay, Star Wars. Okay, I think Snoke will not get a lot of screen time. What's that Lord's name?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren will fight Reagan. Rey will lose because she won last time, and it will end on a sad note, leading up to the final thing. Basically, I think it's gonna be like The Empire Strikes Back. I strongly feel that. I hope it changes my mind. I don't want it to be like that, but I strongly feel like that.
I think it's gonna be more. A lot of it's gonna be focused on Luke.
Really?
I don't think he's just gonna be the Yoda of the series. I think Yoda was an anomaly because his role was to be the mysterious teacher guy. Mm-hmm. And even with all the Star Wars lore that we know now, we still don't even know what species Yoda is.
He's a green little gremlin.
So he's remained the most mysterious character in Star Wars. Luke, however, we know everything about Luke. We know everything about his father and his mother. We know the situation into which he was born. We know how he grew up. We know how he saved the galaxy. So for him to then revert to become the old mysterious dude that just trains the protagonist, that's okay, we haven't seen anything from Luke since Return of the Jedi. We need more from him. I think that line he has in the trailer, I only know one truth, it's time for the Jedi to end. He's not in a good place, and that's why I think the movie will focus a lot on him, and I think that's a good thing because a lot of people want to see him again, including me. And I think focusing just on Rey she's not the most interesting character. We have to cede that she's not the most interesting character. But I
don't think she has enough flaws. That's the thing. I think she's a bit too perfect at everything. I always think the most interesting characters are the most flawed ones. There's a book I'm reading called A Cat on a cat on a hot tin roof. I think
You mentioned that last episode, yes.
Yeah, great. It's a great play. I just finished it, and this character called Brick, and he's a drunk. He's in a loveless marriage with his wife, who still loves him, but he doesn't love her. But and he's basically a jackass. He doesn't go out of his way to be a jerk, but he's just apathetic to everything. And the reason for that is because he had his best friend named Skipper, who he had a very close bond with, and a very close bond, and they had and whether he liked it or not, they had feelings for each other. And this is set in the 50s, and since it was set in the 50s, this is a big no-no.
Yeah.
So they were on there was rumors about them and all that, and his wife at the time, Brick's wife at the time, went up to Skipper and said, will you stop being so close to my husband? It's really making me mad." And so and Skipper felt so angry at himself, so kind of not so weak. He basically said, "Well, let me prove to you I'm not gay." So he had sex with her. And after that, I guess Skipper felt nothing after the sex. And Brick didn't care. And Skipper was I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. So he called up Brick and basically told him his actual feelings for him. And Brick hung up because he didn't want to face that reality too. So when Skipper called again, he decided not to answer. And with all the stress and all the social pressures that he was facing, he killed himself.
Wow.
So Brick is facing the guilt that he basically almost killed his best friend, who he may or may not have feelings for. And he's a very flawed character, but you can see where he's coming from. And I think characters like that are very, very interesting. You don't sympathize with their actions, but you see where they're coming from.
Yeah, Ray doesn't have any of that.
Yeah, I'm not saying make it have a tragic backstory, but
Luke has that.
Like-
And that's why I think the relationship between the two could actually redeem Ray as a character.
because Luke in the first movie, we saw him progress over time.
Yeah, he was just an innocent farm boy.
He was kind of whining and
He
stuff.
didn't even want to go with old Ben in the first place until his caretakers got killed by stormtroopers.
Yeah, and that's what made his hero's journey so interesting. You saw him grow from an innocent farm boy to the galaxy savior. But with Rey, we already her first moments in the movie established her as a good person who's a badass.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I love strong female women, but she's not that interesting. I think
She's perfect.
I think she's strong
She
because
should have lost her fight with Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it didn't really matter because
Made no sense.
that chasm opened up and separated the two of them after they fought.
Yeah.
So it really wouldn't matter if she lost. Her winning was just driving the nail in the coffin, saying, "Hey, she's perfect. She does everything perfectly. She's completely moral, and she's great with a lightsaber and smart."
I think she's a bit too adept in the Force. The Jedi mind trick she did to get out of the prison she was in, I can accept that. But her overpowering a man who has trained for years to fight and kill,
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
I mean, the only thing that could make sense is if she is a Skywalker, but that's impossible.
Unless they take from the books.
Yeah, I mean,
They actually may, because I think they're going in that direction.
did
If they're not going in the copying the original trilogy, I think they're going in that direction.
I don't know. I hope she's not a Skywalker. Honestly, I think that's too far fetched.
She may be Han Solo's kid, maybe.
No.
No, wait. Oh, I messed it up. It was in the books where she like. Okay, wasn't it in the books where there was a brother and sister who tried to kill you. The sister was a good guy. Brother was a bad guy, right? You read the books.
You mean the EU?
Yeah, EU.
Like Darth Kitus and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, were they Han Solo's kids or were they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Like, I was trying my previous statements. I think they're going in that direction. I think Rey is going to be
Han Solo's
kid
Yeah.
for some reason.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense though. It's like she sees both of them and they have no recognition.
Okay, here's my theory. I think Han Solo had a one night stand with somebody. You know, okay. He felt so ashamed or whatever that he left the kid with the woman. The woman died, and I don't know. It's just a theory. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up for our podcast today. This has been your hosts Eric and Joel, and cue the music.
Went from